Oh
talk
yeah,
about
Goldlewis mirrors the start. That's crazy.
yeah. Goldlewis mirrors joints, dude. That is this is gonna be incredible. What a great way to start. I wanted to talk about Goldlewis a little bit too, because this is definitely one of the more consistent tournament characters. Like he's very sluggish. Some of his defense can be a little weak at times, but the fact of the matter is, characters who do big damage in this game and have strong offense are very effective in bracket, and we're about to see that in action here.
Yeah, the character is very interesting to watch for a lot of different reasons. And as we're already seeing right now, they're just brawling. Finally going to come in here with the hit. Got to swap the name sides. But right now, we do have BeefyManatee getting the first wall break coming through here. Get
There we
6
go.
speed first trouble, though.
Ooh, yeah, that combo unfortunately not going to work out for PoopManBoxMan, and BeefyManatee going to take that first round.
Don't know why that went black for a second, but we're back.
Yeah, we are in fact back. I did notice that. I thought it was just me, but we're good. All right, BeefyManatee getting that pressure on. No burst available, so it has to make sure that this round ends in a victory, or else PoopManBoxMan is just going to run it twice and probably just delete BeefyManatee's life. Yeah, and here's the start.
Yeah, this is a tough start, though, right? You didn't get the Oki from the wall break, though. Didn't spend the overdrive. We do have 100 tension, though, so we could go for a potential reversal. That drone setup, though, trying to keep it meaty. The 2P mash, though?
Oh, here we go. Into the corner.
And that's enough.
Wow.
Oh!
Oh, okay. BeefyManatee is going to clutch that one. PoopManBoxMan trying to press something on that meaty drone and getting hit meaty because it was a meaty drone. It do be like that.
Yeah, very interesting that you're challenging on meaty drone, especially when you play the same character, right? Like, you know that it's a meaty drone. So you know what you can get off of it and, you know, be aware of it, interesting enough. But I feel like both players were kind of getting hit by that in certain aspects too. So loading into game 2, we are going to have to see some adjustments start coming out from these players, both of them really. And, you know, it is first to 3. So they do get at least one more game after this.
Yes. Here's the thing. I think this matchup in its entirety has been completely defined by both of these players pushing far slash. Almost every single interaction that has gone the way of either player has been a counter hit far slash into 684 behemoth.
And they're just swinging behemoths.
Yep.
They're just trading them out. The drones just fly by each other with a couple bit of clashes.
Yep. Oh, the air to air. Okay. The styling coming from BeefyManatee here. Good block from PoopManBoxMan, but he is going to be getting hit by that overhead, and this is 100% death. Dude.
Doesn't even need to worry about wall break. Oki just going to take it to the next round. So love to see that. Just that they're already counter hitting each other.
Nice. You love to see it, honestly. Oh wow. 684 whip into 684. Let's go. Got some good neutral out here. Not sure why we got the OTG from PoopManBoxMan. Maybe trying to get more screen position out of that, but I'm not sure if it was worth it.
Worked it out anyway, taking them to the other side of the canyon with that wall break. Trying to spend some of this tension that they're gaining on the positive bonus on these FDs, though, because they just need space. They need to somehow get out of this offensive just trap that BeefyManatee's setting up. Does get the help of the drone that time, though. Oh, but the cross up! Red RC, no scaling.
Yeah, is this gonna be it? Not quite. Needs a little bit more, and the chip out will actually be enough. Fortunately, PoopManBoxMan not realizing that an FD was required to survive there. And that's gonna be a 2-0 lead for BeefyManatee.
Yeah, 2-0 already on the books. Second game definitely was a much tighter matchup, though, between the two of them. So we just need a couple more adjustments coming in from PoopManBoxMan to see if they can finally get these round wins to stack up and get a game win. And, you know, we're seeing certain things that are working out for them. You know, there was, like you said, that OTG that they went for that may or may not have given them a better Oki situation, but they made it work, right? Regardless of whether it did or it didn't. So if they can keep stuff like that going, start getting things to go their way a little bit more, and honestly, beat the anti-airs. That's been kind of crushing them so far.
Yeah, definitely struggling to move around. The in-air options, I completely agree. So here we go, round start. Okay.
Yeah, immediately takes to the skies.
Yep. Round start there for BeefyManatee. PoopManBoxMan trying to get some pressure off, but immediately gets bursted. Pushed into the corner. Oh, here we go. More pressure. Oh, nice far slash. Good call out.
Yeah, definitely hit from very far away, but still just can't escape this corner.
Yep. That's another situation that we just saw right there, too, that PoopManBoxMan has definitely been falling victim to against BeefyManatee. BeefyManatee has been getting away with a lot of backdashes. A lot of times, PoopManBoxMan is trying to go for that meaty close slash, and BeefyManatee is timing a very well, doing a very well timed backdash, and is definitely messing around with the way PoopManBoxMan wants to pressure.
And once you get back to the wall against Goldlewis, there's just not a lot of options. His character's chip damage and pressure game can just be so strong, even against somebody that plays the character and knows the block strings, right?
Yep.
Like, we're seeing PoopManBoxMan just lose out by frames, barely.
Yep.
And wall stick into the overdrive. We're surviving, but we still got to guess for the game here.
Yep. Oh, on the 5D to finish it off. Yep, that's the one option I definitely was not expecting. That was a really good call from BeefyManatee to go for that. Especially since Anji is like a real character now.
And
it's definitely and Faust too.
So
yeah.
going up against one of the better characters in the game, Chipp, it's an interesting matchup. You can get Touch of Death as Chipp in this matchup. I saw it on Reddit again the other day. So it has to be a little bit careful. But when you can just run offense like this unendingly,
Yes.
you know, how careful do you really have to be?
Yeah, that's true. That being said, though, this is definitely one of the most infamous Guilty Gear matchups of all time because Potemkin has historically lost in almost every version of Guilty Gear, but he also just has the ability to just completely rob Chipp. Oh, and it could have happened right there if that 2S was connected. Oh, big knockdown. Or she was that burst. Oh, counter hit. No combo, but it's Garuda time. Yep, up we go, down we come. You're done.
Yo, what's up, yo, man? I saw someone put it the other day as a 10-10 matchup. I believe that. I full on believe that. What's up, yo, man? What bracket do you want the dollar sub to go to? Matt, I'm assuming Guilty Gear, but just let us know. Yeah, we are gaming, Manatee. All right, gets the counter hit. Are they close enough to the wall? They should be, right?
Yeah. Yep, you get a little bit of travel distance on that super, so just barely making it. Zigs now put on defense, but this is pretty much the exact same position they were last round. Oh, I think trying to Mega Fist out there and actually getting caught by the Alpha Blade. Oh, and the overhead coming through. Ooh.
Not the 10-10 propaganda.
The 10-10 propaganda.
To be fair, this matchup outside of the one time you get the TOD looks absolutely dreadful.
Yeah,
right?
It's terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a... Yeah, that's going to do so much damage. Yep, another 6H and a flick and pop. Jesus, this is a hard knockdown too. You got to be careful.
Oh, but we got DPs? Meterless? It's still a long way to go though, because this character, Potemkin, he's in a suit of armor. He's pretty tanky.
That's true. There we go. Going to get the full record combo here. Oh my god, and just the unending block pressure here, but good patience from Zig so far, but the overhead keeps connecting. If JoJo can build that bar, I'm going to get an early wall break. Even match now. One hit for both players at this point.
Oh, we got the PRC Garuda!
Oh,
the Potemkin Buster.
God.
Oh, not like this.
Not like that, man.
Skamazed.
Such clean play from JoJo throughout that entire situation just to get pop busted at the very end. That is unfortunate, but it is game one. There's still more to go.
That's the matchup. That's truly the matchup, though. We saw both sides of that matchup, right? We saw the Potemkin get that crazy Garuda plus frame advantage into the pop buster for the win. We saw the Chipp landing just infinite block stun pressure into overhead into, you know, Uzumaki Barrage wall breaks, and then we see this just a PRC pop buster to close out the game.
Loved it. Honestly, you do. Like I've said it already on the stream, Ben, but bro, you do love to see it. You love to see some silly interactions like that. That's what we play Guilty Gear for. That's the best part of Guilty Gear for me. Is some of these insane, like last second interactions that you're just not expecting. And a PRC pot buster is definitely one of those.
Yeah, and it's funny because this character, Potemkin, just is so bad, but every now and then you get he's kind of like old Alex in Street Fighter V, right? Like, the character only exists for Twitter clips, and you could also kind of say that's like the grappler bias, but like, it's still a grappler that survives off of Twitter clips.
It's true. It's absolute facts. Shout out to Steve Boy Home Depot Potemkin. Anywho. Oh my god, a big counter hit. Wow.
That's a lot of damage too. That is a great start to the round here for JoJo. But as we all know, literally one touch evens up these health bars. Is going to get a second one though. Still alive. Lots of scaling on this. True damage from the wall, not going to be enough.
Again with that good defense and high guts. The overhead going to connect though, and that's like almost a perfect round for JoJo there.
Yeah, it's hood perfect as we call it. So good stuff from them. Able to get on the board again. Just dash forwards, gets that hit. Oh, tried to get the air to air, didn't quite connect though. We're back against this pressure. The back Mega Fist. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Might be in danger here. Oh, in the 5-8 trying. Oh my goodness.
The shoulder wasn't close.
Yep, success. Just a little bit off. The Mega Fist on block. Here we go, JoJo. Getting the overhead. Oh, big combo opportunity drops.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have the tension right now. They're hoping for an Uzumaki Barrage. They have it now. Gets the hit. Oh, but they don't cancel.
Not gonna kill. You gotta be
and
careful.
No Oki.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
I love this overdrive. I love it. It's so good.
What a call out. Immediately gets punished for backdash on round start. That was an insane call out from JoJo, and now we got an even set. 1-1.
Yeah, one apiece, first to 3 chat. You know how it is here for Guilty Gear. And that's kind of a crazy call out, right? Because say that doesn't work out there for JoJo. Think about all of the option Potemkin has to punish in that situation.
Yes.
Right? It's basically betting the entire round on that one move hitting. And as a Chipp player, you gotta send it. You just gotta risk it. So ties it up, one apiece, heading into game 3. Now, chat, you may be wondering why we're swapping scenes and all that, and why we're covering names and all that. We're still taking precautions against the lobby hackers, for lack of a better term. So bear with us. We're back in it.
Yes, we are. Game number 3. JoJo with all the momentum so far, but even in game 1, that where Zigs ended up clutching at the victory, it still felt like JoJo was mostly in control.
That's
interesting combo.
That's a very interesting usage of tension, to be fully honest with you.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't like the thought of the Oki after just the overdrive, right? It would have put them in the corner, but not through the corner.
Oh, and a cross-up is going to get another knockdown, and is going to be able to kill with this super. Oh my goodness, JoJo is going absolutely ham on Zigs right now.
Yeah, that's kind of the mentality you need after you take an L like they did in game 1. Not just taking the L, but the way they took the L. You definitely need to be coming back in a little bit stronger.
All right, here we go. Another jumping from JoJo. Zigs still on the defensive.
Is blocking these, I was going to say blocking these overheads now, but then gets hit by a couple pieces.
Here we go into another Garuda. That's so much damage. Gonna get the hard knockdown too. And the pop buster. Yeah, 100% dead. No way you're living that. No way. Not as Chipp.
Which makes no sense, right? You're 50%, 55% life. Any other character? Oh, we're good. We're surviving. Nope, not here.
Yeah, this is definitely the epitome of one-chance matchups in fighting games. And honestly, Zigs is definitely playing it the best that he can. But they're also kind of pressing in a lot of interesting situations against Rekka when most of the time JoJo is doing those delay cancels. Great block, but not close enough for the throw. I think you just need to get punch there.
Gets the dash slide, beats out the run from JoJo there. But back Mega Fist, gets the anti-air, the bad burst. Oh, but we don't actually have a confirm. That could have been it. Gets a second chance.
Oh my goodness, what a DP bait there from Zigs, and that is 2-1 right there. Clutching out another victory, and I swear JoJo is still mostly in control, and it's just that one chance. It's that one chance for it to all go away in an instant, and for Ziggs to steal a game. But Ziggs up 2-1 now, only needs one more. JoJo's going to go down to losers. We'll see if they can clean it up.
Both the games that JoJo has lost to have been tough losses, right? They're not big. They're not easy mental things to contend with, right? Because game one, they were in advantage. They got garrooted into Popbuster. That's a tough thing to see because you could just, but you could also just chalk it up as like, I got garrooted. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And then the PRC Popbuster, you could be like, I got PRC'd. And then this time, that was just a whole bunch of spaghetti at the end, if we're being fully honest. We had the whiffed burst, the whiffed DP. Like, you just got scared of the Potemkin damage. And here it is again, a bad burst. Look at that burst bar. It's gone.
Oh, and JoJo trying to get a run up into something. Oh, this is going to do so much damage. Skadoosh. Oh, nice Beta Blade here. Get a nice little soft knockdown. Oh, we're just going to wake up 5P. Ziggs is not afraid. Not afraid whatsoever of JoJo here.
And I mean, do you have to be? Right?
Nope.
At any point?
I mean, at this point, no. Like Ziggs has proven to themselves and to JoJo that Ziggs can just make a round happen off of one touch. So it's so trying to force that one touch, especially when Chipp has to hit you as many times as JoJo has had to against Ziggs. Honestly, I definitely understand the presses. I definitely understand. Yeah, like in that situation there, like most people would not press there. Definitely not a great spot to do it on a spot where so it's still alive. Like they're an example A. Like that. There was 2 wall breaks in that round, and Potemkin was still not dead. You have so many chances.
Did have to guess for game a lot of times though.
That's true.
It's not a fun thing to have to do, but we got the gold burst coming through. Oh, you just got hit by it.
God,
oh,
that's 2, and that's 3. Ugh. What is the damage?
And then they just got the round start or the wake up.
And another Garuda impact.
Flick. Oh, we got the head drop.
Love the slide head here. And wow, the Mega Fist hitting from so far away. Ziggs taking it 3-1 over JoJo. JoJo had control of the set for so long, but was just not quite able to clean up the rounds consistently enough. And that's exactly what Ziggs is looking for. That one chance.
Definitely taking full advantage of, the Potemkin burst damage to come through. I mean, there was a lot of things going on there that were just like, man, I don't know what Potemkin's supposed to do. Oh, he just kills you. All right, cool. We'll go next round then. And it's tough because JoJo felt like they had the advantage for so much of that set because they were constantly where, she does get a buff depending on 50 tension or 100 tension, but it wasn't like game changing. And because of how good RC is, you don't want to be saving your tension. Yes. But either way, we're into our next matchup. We have Cheeba versus HBK-Man. We got Goldlewis versus Baiken. This is a matchup I love watching because it is wild.
Yeah, these characters are typically doing a lot of throwing themselves at each other, and this is definitely some of the most tempered that Baiken has to play in this game. Because like typically her parry is like a super strong wake up option, but if you're getting meatied by a behemoth, that's not really possible because the behemoth is completely disjointed. So parry is mostly off the table in this matchup, and Baiken does not have that much health. So you really have to play some good defense in this matchup. And
she got some damn nice guts, though.
So she does have some damn nice guts. She does have some damn nice guts. That's true.
So you do need to be a little bit careful in that regard towards the end of a round. But the other thing about the parry is that if you get hit by a Behemoth Typhoon, it's got a long enough reach that you might not actually get the follow-up on it. So you'll just get the bounce, which, keeps you from getting meatied, but you just reset to neutral, right? It's... there's better options out there. There's better, winning states, but it's just like, you're going to be powerful. And the air approach game can be very difficult for her because of how good the 6P and the JD are.
Uh-oh. Back throw incident potentially here. Chiba can find the hit. Oh, a little too far away. Is going to find that counter hit. Oh, not quite.
RC didn't reach, though.
Ooh. That was such a good
Oh.
5p. And the gold burst. Oh my
Cash
god.
out?
And a raw. Yeah, raw 2H. Not quite going to be able to get the super there. Overhead does not connect. Gets the frame trap instead. And HBK man going to tie up the rounds.
Definitely just hit Cheeba with the boot. Came through. That 6p hit that low? Kidding me. That move is insane.
Yes.
TKO Zonson. Hold this drone for me. Oh no.
Big counter. Ooh.
The biggest of counters. And we're spending it? No, wait, we're late.
Yeah, we're actually out.
And we got countered. Hold this.
Well, the double overhead going to get blocked, but not that one. Good burst from Chiba. Needed that to survive. Oh my goodness. Tries to just brought yourself. Oh, better.
And then lands on the drone. No.
Oh man, HBK man maybe trying to jump there to avoid the drone, but just going to get meatied by the 684. Going to combo, and that will be the end of game 1.
Man, a little bit of spaghetti from both sides at the end there as well. Interesting enough. And I'm so curious because I'm wondering if when we punished the whiffed overdrive from Chiba there, I wonder if a back throw into the corner may have been the better option than forcing the combo back mid-screen. Sure, it's not as much damage, but, you know, outside of his overdrive, Goldlewis doesn't have amazing wake-up defensive options. He's got 2P, which is okay, but it's still 5 to 7 frames, depending on what number it is. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah, I'm liking the use of Kabari from HBK man. Got to be careful though, because if Chiba starts to get a key 9 for that 684 is going to start coming out, and you already see Chiba trying to go for it.
Oh, but we got big combos coming in here. Goes low, pops him up with the tatami. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to be the air S. I like that from Chiba. Oh, that's going to be big
damage here. Yeah, that's not going to connect, and we are going to be able to get the OTG with the 6-2 for Chiba. Another round on the board. HBK man definitely struggling to control that mid range, which is definitely a struggle for Baiken in this matchup.
Yeah,
nice
that is a big thing for her to overcome, and it all comes down to being able to get him into the corner like this. That JD was insanity from HBK man. Worked out for him, gets the corner control even further. Every backdash they do, though, scares me, right? Because it is so risky. Gets the hit, waiting for the burst. Not this round.
Yeah, here we go. Good stuff to HBK, man. Once again, tying the rounds up. Just has to find an opportunity to get that offensive sequence started in the corner, but Chiba's been doing a really good job of playing neutral. Except for right there, an immediate whip punish at the start of the round, forced to use burst immediately.
Wow. The H Kabari hitting from that distance worked out very great there for HBK man. Does get crossed up though, and now we got to block against the wall. Never mind. This actually works out for HBK man, right? They now get back to neutral. No. All right. Well.
Oh god. Well. Oh. Yeah. It definitely works out for HBK man. I'd argue. Oh my goodness. Yes. Has to FD this next interaction.
Wow.
Trying to YRC it.
I
still gets out of it.
I'm surprised that YRC actually hit that high. I was definitely expecting it to whiff, but just like that, we're whiffing low buttons, and it's that 2P right at the end there to close it out. Chiba up 2-0.
I'd actually like the idea of going for 2-8s there, because you might have actually been able to trip guard Goldlewis because of the way he timed his jump D. But it was just a little too early. The idea was definitely there, though, and it would have led to a huge punish, maybe even a kill. I'm not actually sure where Goldlewis' self was at, but it definitely would have been a Jesus ton of damage into a corner setup. So good ideas, a little bit off on the execution in the moment, but we still have another game to go at the very least.
Yeah, and it's not even necessarily just lackluster execution from HBK man, because they're getting some sick combos in. They're definitely showcasing that they've practiced this character and they have what it takes. It's just that Chiba knows kind of like what they're looking for. And as I say that, they go for whiff gold burst. But like they know what HBK man is trying to do, and they seem to have the right answer. And this is definitely not a fun matchup for Baiken regardless. And I think it's super smart to not attach the tether on these throws. That is a big boon to Goldlewis if he gets to just tether you back. But we got the overdrive. We got the counter overdrive.
Oh my god. Big swing. Skadoosh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. dead.
We're
Oh my
churning.
god. We are in fact churning.
Set point now coming in for Cheeba.
That's worse. Get out of there.
I like that. But the back throw, so consistent from Cheeba, always into this P1 corner to set up this insane pressure that Goldlewis gets to work with. Oh, I think you're just about dead. I think you're actually just about dead.
It's gonna be very close. Okay, yeah, the guts might have actually saved HBK man there because Chiba realizing it was not gonna kill. Oh my god, just 6H into the gun, just trying to burn that meter away. Potential chip out scenario. Oh, but a whip punish, but too heavy to get the combo. Throw. Here we go.
No tether. Actually gets the jump H to that time. Oh, but we got orbital strike. 50 tension. I don't know what they got hit.
Yeah, the spacing there is really hard because you obviously want to try to stop Goldlewis from just getting away with a free neutral win there, right? But the laser's coming, so you can't really like back off, but you have to go at him, and he has 6A4 available, and if you block it, it true block strings, and if you get hit, you die. That was just a really tough situation to judge.
Because just Leo's kind of cracked right now.
Here we go. Well, immediately, Mr. TrollMaster trying to round stuff with the far side. So ABL creating that space, and here we go. Mix up started. Come to the blender.
Yeah, this is blender zone. Gonna be constantly knocked down. Already forced a burst, and are gonna set up the drone. Get the flash kick. Oh, but we got the side swap version. Definitely not what they were looking for. Gets the overhead.
It's not have a meter super. It is gonna get the mix up. Good stuff to ABL, getting that hit. Getting that first round. Oh my god, we're just mixing right now. Oh, another throw. Oh my goodness. Big swing.
Yeah. This is where it's like kind of tough for Goldlewis, right? Because Goldlewis's fastest button is like 5 frames basically, right?
Yes.
So a lot of the things that Leo's trying to get done, you can punish that. It's 5 frames is pretty average on wake up for these types of situations. It's most characters have a 5-frame button. It's typically like 2P, 2K, whatever it is. There's a couple that are faster. Obviously, Soul Bad Guy and Chipp have 3-frame buttons, but in terms of meeting situations, those 5 frames buttons lose a lot of the time. And in other scenarios, like we just saw, Goldlewis only has that one reversal overdrive. So if you just bait that out, you just win the round.
Yep. Definitely tough for Goldlewis to get out of that situation, but because of how much punishment he can take, and because Leo's damage is relatively low compared to the rest of the cast outside of some pretty specific starters, you definitely have a lot of chance as a Goldlewis player. And from ABL specifically, I've seen a lot of use of cross up. If we can see an adjustment from Mr. TrollMaster to start throwing that or to start IBing it on the cross up there, we can definitely see a bit of the shift in the gameplay. But right now, ABL is winning neutral a lot more often, so might not even get a chance for that.
Yeah, and look at that. Through the wall again. We do have some tension here for TrollMaster. They're going to end up using it as a PRC to get offensive. I actually like that because they need to be on the offensive. They need to be able to be in a position to do more damage. And right now, it's just not working out. Wow.
Ooh.
That was a lot of hang time. Goldlewis is not usually in the air that long.
Ooh. Nice.
Wasn't back turn, so doesn't spend the overdrive that time. Baits the burst with the red RC. And that is more than enough damage to take it 2-0.
Yeah, man. ABL just kind of running Mr. TrollMaster over. Mr. TrollMaster kind of struggling in general with the Leo game plan. Struggling a lot neutral against like dash 2D, 5K, and like even run up throw in some instances just because of how much ABL is representing those mid-screen burst options. Definitely tough. And there's also a lot of minus frame flash kicks, so definitely want to see if Mr. TrollMaster can get those whip punishes down because you definitely do not want a situation where you're just getting whipped into flash kick over and over. Not fun to deal with, trust me. I know from experience.
No, it's not great. And that's just how it is, but we're actually getting a character swap coming in here
Ooh.
for TrollMaster. We are going to be swapping over to the Potemkin, believe it or not, which I don't know if that's a better matchup. I fully do not know, but we're going to wait and see.
Oh
Already we're
my
getting busted.
brother. Just raw Potemkin Buster, the sick. Dang, honestly, respect.
All
Oh, but again, but another quick burst from Mr. Trollmaster. It's still a tie game though, and I mean this is already a much better start than the Goldlewis was getting. Are we
right.
out?
Try to call it out with the Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Gonna get punished. Not enough damage coming through just yet. Defense looking a little bit better, but the 2D from downtown.
Yep, not going to be able to get anything off of that 5P, unfortunately, for Trollmaster, and not going to do enough damage to finish off ABL, so needs to find a better hit than that. Slide head. Interesting.
Just trying to get the knockdown.
Cross up. Oh, and a meaty and an overhead. Trollmaster was really trying to find a way out of this, but ABL has just been correct on pressure so often. Backdash to the slide head. Oh, not going to block the 5D.
Oh, that isn't going to be enough. The gut's actually working out there that time.
Wait, but this is a tough situation for Trollmaster here because you actually don't have enough health to survive with armor. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to bait there. Oh, man, yeah. Even if it's only just a couple of 2Ps, you have to punish that 2D on block, man. It is -8. You got to do something to that. Got to do something to that.
Definitely a tough thing, but it was honestly, I liked seeing the knowledge come out from ABL, right? We saw them backdashing the slide head to make sure that they weren't having to either block the plus frames or get knocked down, and they were making it so they didn't have to jump for it either, right? That could be something that if you're not super familiar with the matchup or you're not sure the spacing, if you go for like a neutral jump or a forward jump trying to punish the slide head, it just gets turned on you. And so we saw ABL actually opting for the backdash, which allowed them to at least attempt the 2D punish.
Yeah, no, that was definitely really, really good from both players. Honestly, I definitely think there was definitely some struggling coming from TrollMaster. TrollMaster was definitely having a difficulty with the mix-up. Wasn't really adjusting to Leo's offense very well, and ABL was definitely able to just kind of run him over. I wish that TrollMaster represented throwing cross-up and just a backing in general, but unfortunately, I just don't think it was going to be happening. That said, hopefully we see some more TrollMaster later. I definitely think they were capable of winning that set. But ABL is going to be moving on to top 8 winner side.
First time fighting Leo. He's a tough character. That's TrollMaster and Chastity, the first time fighting Leo. It's tough.
Yeah, it is
and
tough.
to touch on your point, Musty, throwing the run through is one of the better options.
For sure. Oh my goodness. And we are blessed with the second Goldlewis mirror in one night. We got Cheeba versus BeefyManatee, ladies and gentlemen.
We actually might have more of these in our future as well.
Oh my goodness.
Because we are right now. We've got this one going on. The rest of the brackets coming through. And this is still winner side. So whoever takes the L here also can make that run back happen. But right now we got Cheeba versus BeefyManatee. And we got, BeefyManatee back against the wall in this P1 corner.
Yeah. Already good start for Cheeba. Just running that offense, BeefyManatee definitely struggling to find an escape option. It's definitely tough for Goldlewis to deal with their own character, for sure.
Yeah.
It can be difficult.
I actually really love mirrors, and I say this all the time because it showcases how you deal with your character's own strengths. And it's interesting that some characters just don't have the tools to deal with themselves.
It can get pretty interesting at times, for sure. I think one of my favorite examples is that Kai is annoyingly not amazing at dealing with stun dipper. It's hilarious to me. But either way, goodness gracious, BeefyManatee still putting that pressure on, trying to burn some of Cheeba's meter. Oh yeah, here we go. We went in neutral this time.
Lots of weirdness going on. Gets the PRC cross up to work out though. And now we got the corner control back over to Cheeba, trying to predict a jump out there with that 6P.
Here we go.
Chunking through that tension bar. Wow.
Ooh. That was a pretty solid opener from both players.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm still
yeah.
surprised that that Behemoth Typhoon went through the drone. Honestly, I know it's disjointed on the coffin, but I don't know about that one, Dice Guy. That one might need some looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is definitely one of the matchups in the game where it's just like, who is going to be put on defense first? Because it's just tough to escape. Oh, and here we go. This big kind of hit. Where's the that's what I was just saying. Like if you're put on defense first in this matchup, you basically have to find the spot to burst almost immediately because you just do not want to be dealing with that.
Does get swept back into the corner, though. This is a huge opportunity for BeefyManatee. Has full control in the corner. There's no burst to worry about. And just as I say that, they just get far slashed right back to mid-screen. Cross-up hits.
Good stuff from Cheeba. Oh, get a combo into the bomb, but at a weird spot. Oh my goodness, what a call out with that 2-4-6. Good stuff.
This is really interesting because, BeefyManatee is taken to the sky a lot. And one of the biggest differences in the gameplay right now is how much Cheeba's getting off of a random hit compared to BeefyManatee. Right? BeefyManatee's getting a hit, getting maybe a combo, and applying some pressure. But Cheeba gets that same hit, does a combo, and then the pressure just never ends.
Yep. Yeah, Cheeba definitely has much cleaner offense, and in general, a little bit better defense against BeefyManatee's offense. Has found a way to escape BeefyManatee's pressure multiple times in just these quick 2 games that we've seen. And yeah, Cheeba is just definitely running the offense a bit more effectively. And on the other hand, BeefyManatee is definitely struggling to find the way out a little bit more than Cheeba is.
So we're going to head into game 3 here. Cheeba with the 2-0 lead. And round start going over to BeefyManatee this time.
What a backdash in between the 5K 2D there. It bursts out. I'm not dealing with any of that. The drone clash. Drone, oh my god, disappears just in time so BeefyManatee can avoid a terrible, terrible situation.
Oh, but they get hit by the overhead behemoth. Nice timing there on pulling out the minigun. Not really much of a run up though, but the JD catching him in the shin. Hate to see it. Catches the backdash too? Oh, everything's working out for Manatee.
And just a counter hit on Cheeba's wake up. Maybe trying to backdash again, but not going to work out that time. BeefyManatee looking pretty good here.
I mean, yeah, we said this earlier, how scary it can be to backdash against Goldlewis. And considering we're going to be seeing quite a few more Goldlewises tonight, that is just going to be, again, reinstated just how terrifying it can be to put in that situation. And whip punishes? The whip punishes? Oh,
whip punishes.
Man. So much damage.
Oh, and and this is another part of the Goldlewis matchup that he himself can't deal with very well. Dealing with behemoths in neutral is like strangely difficult for him, even though he also has access to them. He like Goldlewis's sluggish movement makes it kind of difficult to like enforce a whip punish.
Yeah, he's not, the most active on the screen, right? Only having a single jump. Can't really close the gap too much. We do have the super jump meta, though, which is working out pretty well for this character. Oh, you got ankle picked.
Oh. Cheeba did not believe in the hit, but that's a good 6P, man. That's a good 6P.
Yeah, Goldlewis 6P. Really good, even despite some nerfs.
Yep.
Something just fell over on my desk. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oops.
But yeah, no, Goldlewis 6P used to be the best in the game, I would say. It's between the nerfs and Testament's release. It is no longer, but definitely still pretty good.
That's a Testament 6P. We're about to see a little bit of that later on in this tournament. I don't know if we're going to be seeing it next or in 2 sets, but iDom is sitting in one of our next stream sets here.
Take a look at the queue. What do we got going on here? Mr. Bracket Runner. That's the updated queue, so I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. It's actually the one I'm looking for. We are going to be seeing that up next.
Yep.
I got added because it is time to run our regularly scheduled Twitch advertisements. So bear with us, chat. We'll be back in 3 minutes time. We run these ads so that you guys don't get ads during the matches. So we will be right back. Stay tuned. Thank you for hanging out with us. So we got next up, we got XSET iDom going up against YaChiyo Danny, which means we got Testament Goldlewis, which is a wild matchup ever since these characters released.
God, dude, there are just so many Goldlewises in this bracket. We've only had, I think, one set without a Goldlewis player. This is just insanity. But here we go. Good stuff to iDom. Going to be getting a good start here.
Have we even had one? I don't know. But yeah, iDom, obviously a Capcom Cup champion, now branching out into some other games. And I say now branching out, even though this kid's been playing Marvel for years, apparently. But the Testament that he's rocking is pretty solid.
Yeah. Very, very strong Testament player. iDom. Testament, a character that really rewards strong neutral play, and I definitely think iDom is at the level of his neutral play where he can definitely make some crazy things happen with this character. Such strong fireballs, insanely good zoning tools, very, very enforceable and strong pressure. But that being said, not great reversal options, and has to spend that burst almost immediately against Danny because you cannot be blocking all this stuff against Goldlewis's Testament.
Oh no, the bomb never left the screen. Got back-fisted into it, and that should be enough to close out the round.
Oh, yeah. We do all the spins as well, and that's going to be a round on the board for Danny. So even rounds of the first game here.
Drone, definitely the homie. But yeah, no, I mean, I think Testament is probably the perfect character in the cast right now for iDom. You know, gets to play that long, you know, reach game, gets to play defensively, can go offensive when needed. They were rocking, I think it was Eno before this, which I think also works, but I think Testament just fits every checkbox they need to be on right now, and that's a tough scenario that they just found themselves in.
There was one more hit left in the super, and it punished the YRC. I have never seen something like that happen before, and that is game one going to Danny. Hard fought, but man.
I mean, this is a tough matchup, right? I remember when I actually don't remember the release schedule, which character dropped first, but I remember watching this matchup for days on Sajam stream, because Sajam played Goldlewis, and I cannot remember the Testament player that he used to play against all the time, but it was literal days of this matchup, and it always seemed Testament favored, other than like the damage output, right?
Yes. And
you know, this character's not weak, I should say. I don't think Testament's damage output is low, but it's just sometimes you need a couple extra hits. Deb, all right, thank you, Osiris.
Okay. Oh, another pop.
This is the good part of the matchup for Testament. Once they get hit, though, all out the window.
Yeah, all out the window. I honestly, like, I've said this a little bit about Goldlewis on and off stream. When you start blocking this character, oh my goodness, nice reversal super play. When you start blocking this character, like the matchup no longer matters. What you are is you are a DP character or you are not a DP character, and that's really all that matters when you start blocking him. But iDom
pulled out the reversal, right? They spent the cash, they got the reversal overdrive out. We got combos coming through here now. Gets the low hit with just a little bit of a tap. Through the wall we go. Oh no.
Oh, and the reversal super.
But
it's gonna trade. And actually, almost gets the full pickup too. Only one more hit needed for iDom. The overhead arbiter sign will be the one, and we got a 1-1 in the set here. It's gonna be a good one.
I love arbiter sign, because mathematically terrible. In game, great.
So good in game. So good in game. Especially when you have that stain state applied too, because then you're only interacting to 0, and then you can just do whatever you want. You can start zoning again. Or if you get the hit, you get a hard knockdown and or full combo, depending on your position. It's definitely become scary conditionally, but definitely is a very, very strong addition to Testament's kit, especially after the buffs.
Oh no! That's one of those scenarios where the buttons are just too big to be burstable.
Yep.
And it's tough to see because now you're trapped against this corner. P1 side, no HP, no burst, no tension, and yet iDom still finds a way out.
Here we go. Oh, and the pressure just keeps mounting. Danny taking another hard knockdown. Going to be blocking the stain as well. Oh, I'm loving the pressure from iDom. Danny finds a way out, though. Gets the minigun off. Oh!
Or blocking.
Yep, it's going to be able to block the super. Oh, and another good far slash and an OTG, and that's another round for Danny.
Grave Reaper, while strong, definitely is... I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's the weak point, right? Like, we just saw it get back-fisted there because iDom decided to charge it for, like, an extra couple frames, and it gave him the counter hit state that lost him the rounds. And if you're playing other matchups in the game, like Kai, it just gets straight up beat. So it's definitely interesting to see how different Testaments kind of fit it into their playstyle. Because iDom loves that move. iDom uses it literally every chance they get, especially with the changes this season where you can have multiple on the screen at the same time.
Oh, and baits the YRC. What a good round from iDom. Almost every single interaction going their way. Danny still having the rounds tied, though. Yeah, a good 6P.
The 6P there, such a smart decision. The upper body and vulnerability would have beat out the far slash that has been working out so well for Danny, but it also beats any potential jump-in attempts that follow the backdash. So just really smart stuff there.
Here we go. Oh, and the pop gets blocked. Another explosion. Not a huge punish, but only one more hit should be necessary for iDom to get the kill here.
And the Stain State application working out here with the overdrive and the wall break. That's not going to be enough still. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. And the stain is applied and goes for the low arbiter sign this time. Danny was not ready. And that's 2-1 for iDom now.
Again, arbiter sign coming out figuratively on top. Going to take iDom to a 2-1 lead. And man, Stain State is so oppressive sometimes. It's insane the type of pressure you can get out of these characters. They just get that one extra hit, right? Testament, Happy Chaos, Zato. Like, so much of the game plan can be covered by these one extra hits coming through by the puppet or the gun or whatever the crow is. Like, it all stacks up and you can get away with so much.
Oh, okay, here we go. Nice 6P. Yeah, gonna be full combo here. Ooh, and the 6H. Decent circuit damage, but Goldlewis can take it. Can take it being, especially against Testament. Testament's damage not the greatest. Oh.
Does find themselves back against the wall here. Oh, counter hit and the punish. They got lucky though. Although they're still spending cash like it's unlimited, and they're now out of it. Ankle scoop. No OTG, though, so you get one last chance at life iDom. 6P the God? Wow. Oh, no. All that tension. It's going away. And arbiter sign. Oh. So, actually, real quick. I was going to try and argue Cheeba's point about the crow hitbox being deceiving until that last crow there. It hit from so far away because of the lollipop at the end of the hitbox there.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's such big damage. I actually think Danny could have gotten more damage there, but... Oh, and what a 2K press from iDom. Tries to go up and get the throw. Getting a little frisky with it. Not going to work out, though. I think trying to jump out of a behemoth situation there. And Danny going to take full advantage. One more round, and we will go to a game 5 if Danny finds the way to get it here. Nice attack.
Yeah, they close out this round. Keep it alive. But right now, that arbiter sign crow combo still doing work. Teleport that time? I like it. Getting tricky with it. Oh, that was crazy. What was that, JK? To beat out the potential anti-air?
Mm-hmm. There, 6B. Pop. Oh, fireball pressure. Oh, this is going to hit. Yup.
No churn, though.
Baits the super again, but there are 2 bars available for iDom, so just not going to care. Just get out of that situation. Oh, what a good minigun from Danny.
iDom forced to burst on wake up, scared of any potential meaty situation. 6P into the pop. We're going to be building up another tension bar here. Next hit will do it.
And the 5D from iDom, that is going to close the set out. Good clutch from him. Danny had a lot of really good advantageous positions, but iDom was really clean on defense in that final round and was able to take it 3-1.
Yeah, iDom does have that ability to just clutch out rounds. We see it all the time from him in tournament play, and that was it right there. Just needed the one last hit at the end, was able to cover the 5.
That is going to be iDom moving on the Grand Winner side. But we got our next set here, and finally, a set without a Goldlewis player in it. We got Bigger Bag on the Axel Low versus Dantae on the JaChiyo.
Yeah, I definitely am a big fan of not this matchup, because this matchup is not great at all. But it is nice to see some variety on the screen. We get the 6P coming out there from Dantae, who's on the P2 side, rocking the JaChiyo, whereas Bigger Bag has that Axel locked in on the P1. And man, this matchup is definitely funky, to say the least.
Yes. I definitely think JaChiyo can struggle at least a little bit with Axel and neutral, but I think Shield Minion can definitely kind of mitigate that a little bit since Axel has so much hurt box on his normals. You can definitely abuse that and get him staggered from that mid-screen position. We saw it a couple times with Jump S a lot earlier in this round, and ever since that situation happened, Bigger Bag has definitely just been playing this round from the corner. One chance here, but has to play the zoning game almost perfectly, and Dantae doesn't really have a reason to approach. Yep, there's a jump D.
Yeah, this is definitely, man, I don't know how. I still think Axel crushes this matchup by and large, because as long as we're not physically touching each other, I feel like Axel just has so much advantage. Yeah, the shield minion can be annoying, but you still gotta follow up that shield minion, and it looks like Dantae does have the follow-ups. I may have to eat my words here, Musty.
Yep.
I may be wrong.
Oh man, and this is just going to be
We're
doing
dusting.
wonders. Oh my, we are dusting, and 1 HP for Bigger Bag, but I don't know how possible this can be realistically. Nice 5P. Oh, I like the idea. Just ran up a little bit too far on Dantae there, and Dantae gonna take that game one pretty without issue, if we're being honest.
Yeah, this matchup definitely looking much easier than I've seen in the past. Dantae looking very practiced against Axel, you know, between the shield minions and just the general approach to these rounds. Some people, I feel like once they get a lead against Axel, try to overcommit and really push the tempo to try and close these rounds out. And what we're seeing from Dantae is once they get that lead, they're content to just up back JD and let Axel come to them, who, you know, that's not his strength. That's not what he's designed to do necessarily.
Yes. And Axel already pushed into this corner. Dantae just running it. Oh, but Bigger Bag finding a way out this time. That's a good way to run neutral. Dante's been very, very patient in the mid screen here. Definitely been doing a very good job of like mitigating the dangers of Axel's buttons.
Ends up side swapping and taking control. The rainwater to beat out the YRC, and now you're chunked.
Oh my goodness, that was such a good conversion there from Bigger Bag, and nice anti-air with that 2S, and yeah, actually at that distance, that first safe. Good work on that. Dantae down around here.
That was much more of what I'm used to in this matchup. A couple of correct calls from Bigger Bag, finds themselves way in the lead. Now gets the round victory. Forced to burst already, though. This could be scary, but a bad burst from Dantae, and they lose so much health because of it.
So much HP there. Another knockdown for Bigger Bag, trying to find this final hit. Blue RC backward to make that 5P whiff. Oh, and the minions are in play now. This is danger time for Axel here.
Throw?
Oh, just gets the back throw.
And beats the backdash. Oh, Bigger Bag coming back swinging, and yeah, that is actually so much more of what I expect out of this matchup.
You know, that was really, really good coming out from the Bigger Bag. And now we're at 1-1 in the set. Dantae just struggling a lot harder to play neutral this time around. I think Bigger Bag made some really, really good adjustments on where they were placing their buttons. JaChiyo matchup. So let's see if it persists.
Yeah, I mean, that game too, we only saw the minions come out that one time, really. And then, you know, they weren't out very long. They all popped, and then the back throw made it so that Dantae wasn't able to get any more out. So definitely a tough scenario there. But this round. Minions already on the field.
Yep.
Already seeing the shield come up.
Oh, yep. Not going to get a huge combo there, but now Bigger Bag is stuck in the corner against 3 minions. Yep, we're going to get the super activation, which means we're going to have more minion swings available. Oh my goodness. And yeah, here's a good situation for Bigger Bag here. Trying to bait something with that double jump. Not going to get it. Just going to get 6P'd. And now this is a pretty tough situation to come back from. Wow.
Yeah. Nice little stagger there with the shield minion. Run up 5 dust. Even if that one wasn't particularly covered by a minion, it's still scary to have to block a mix-up like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, activate again. Yo, honestly, all I see in this match is red flags for sure. Oh, yep, and we're just gonna set up another minion here. Oh my god, what was the gold burst? The gold burst. Oh god.
Dantae was definitely mashing there, trying to just keep the corner control, and they hit too many buttons. That was not a macro press, I'm guessing. I'm thinking they just hit too many buttons all at the same time.
I definitely think you're right on that one here. Oh my goodness. Trying to bait the super, and it actually ends up coming out the moment that Dantae pushes the button. Good timing from Bigger Bag. Tries to go for the quicker overhead. Not quite going to get it. Does not have the meter to kill. Last hit for both players here in this round. Bigger Bag obviously wants to keep Dantae from getting in the lead, so is going to need this round to do that. And and a nice little snipe on the minion from Dantae. Going to close that one out.
That was kind of comical, actually. The minion just kind of boop, just crossing the line there, hits him in the toe. To be fair, if you stubbed your toe on a minion like that, you're done. You're taking a nap for the rest of the day. The day is over for you. Come back tomorrow. So 2-1 now for Dantae. Definitely some back and forthness between the matches here. The gold burst was an accident. I know. I called it.
Yeah. I mean, I figured, like, unless that was like some very like silly like life jam gold burst setup, but I don't think that was the case.
Not that time anyway. The next one will be.
The next one will definitely be a life jam setup. Oh, spooky.
That was tricky. Well, we got the hits coming through. Minions in place. Red card. Time to kick Axel out. That was a risky 5P challenge.
Yep. Working out for Bigger Bag, though. The burst killing 2 of the minions, only had 1 to worry about. Very good awareness.
Oh, didn't quite get the connection there. Gets just the raw command grab to work. All right, I see you, Bigger Bag.
All right, Bigger Bag. Trying to find safe in this neutral here, and definitely obviously just wants to take this game here. Probably not, but if Bigger Bag loses here too quickly, probably not gonna get burst back for the rest of the game. So this is just not a great situation to be in whatsoever.
Yeah, they are being forced to block a lot, but between the throw, OTG, that's as quick as you can lose a round, like you're just talking about. They could get a burst, but it's gonna be right at the end.
Yeah, it'll literally be on the last interaction, or they'll get it like the moment they get wall stuck. But we'll see. Dantae slowly forcing their way in. Bigger Bag unfortunately not getting a combo off the counter at JS. There it is a little bit. Get a little bit into the Axel button. You cannot burst that. You cannot burst that. Oh, you cannot burst that. And yeah, the 2H OTG not going to be enough.
Even goes for the windmill to try and cheese it out, but...
Oh my god.
This is scary.
Oh yeah, has to FD here, but every time Dantae FDs, it's going to push further away, but gets... Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness. No sandwich. All we need is the corner and a little bit of an activation here. Only 1 minion on the field. Have to find a spot to summon another one, and there it is. Oh god. Oh, and then jump back there. Bigger Bag just disrespecting, realizing Dantae was too far away to make that stuff through, and we are going on to a game number 5.
First game 5 of the night coming in here for the Guilty Gear Strive bracket. And yeah, Dantae got that corner control, tried to get cheeky with it by holding that 1 minion above their head that whole time. And once they up backed, like you said, Bigger Bag saw the window, stuck their hand in, and stole an apple. And now we're heading into the next game. And it's tied up. Let's see who can take it. And this is for top 8, chat. The winner here gets to find themselves in top 8 up against ABL.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if Bigger Bag or Dantae will be the one Pretty slow start to neutral right now. And there's the use of Rensen. We haven't seen Raw Rensen actually connect that much against Dantae here. Dantae's been doing a pretty good job of mitigating that, but I guess now that we've gone fully through the cycle of options, Dantae's just not ready for it. And here we go, a little bit of an Axel Bomber. Gonna reset, catches the backdash, and Bigger Bag. 1 round away from making winner's top 8 here. We'll see if Dantae has anything to say about it.
Yeah, so many correct decisions there coming out for Bigger Bag. Obviously, the perfect is a big victory there.
Oh, you know what? I understand the idea. I just don't agree with it. Yeah, I do. I do.
It's a tough scenario to find yourself in here now. Burstless, meterless, minionless, trying to be offensive in the corner here. Dust even going to get blocked this time.
Oh, okay. There we go. Another good hit for Bigger Bag here. I like the jump in from Dantae. Unfortunately, not going to find anything with it. Still going to keep that screen control, though. And now Axel once again in the corner. We'll see if Dantae can find a way to close this out.
Yeah, Dantae needs this round.
Burning all that meter. Shipping out. Nice 5D.
They're not getting anything after it, though.
Another one. And we are at a final round. Let's see who's going to win neutral first here. And it looks like it is going to be Dantae. Clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Has a bar at the ready. We're going to get that wall break super. Scoop.
That's so much damage. Oh, my Lanta. Bigger Bag on the cusp of getting perfected. Does finally land a connection. Oh, no, not huge. Like this. Not like this, Dantae. Oh, the bomber missed.
Missed it, but it doesn't really matter that much. And now we are at dead even in life. Bigger Bag bringing it back. I like the idea for the blue RC there. Dantae going to use it to get a true block swing on the ground, and another 5D is going to connect. Good burst.
It all comes down to this. Bigger Bag has 50 tension. Burst is available, but the whole character is burstless.
Oh, no. And Bigger Bag clutching it up. Everything was going Dantae's way for so long. We were just not able to find the ender. Oh.
That's tough.
Oh, that is.
I hate to see it.
I don't know. I think if I'm Bigger Bag, I love to see it. So, good stuff. Good stuff to your boy Bigger Bag. He will be moving on to the winner's top 8 to fight ABL in the Axel Leo matchup. That should be a pretty interesting one to see. But that's going to round out our winner's top 8, I believe. So the winner's side is going to be Cheeba versus iDom and Bigger Bag versus ABL TDME. So that's going to be some good sets for sure.
Yep. So real quick chat, we are going to run a 90-second ad so that we can get this top 8 started. So bear with us. We'll be right back. Once we get back from the advertisements, we are going to have Cheeba versus iDom, which is going to be a very fun set because it is once again Goldlewis versus Testament. So
any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out. Wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button. Does Itachi's Legacy? Are we going to stay same side? Yes, we are. We're going to go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was going to be 3.
Yes. You always go for 3.